beautiful campus of LMU on the Bluff here on the west side. Andrew Rector alongside former LMU head coach Paul Krumpe. Paul, what do you see in the matchup here tonight between these two squads?
Well, I think both of these teams would have been excited to have more than one win in their first 6 games. So this is a crucial game, I think, for both of these teams to kind of establish something for the going into their conference season. So with a 1 win in 6 games each, it's they're both going to be desperate for a second win here tonight.
A couple of evenly matched squads, both taking West Virginia to the brink. Cal Baptist came away with a 1-goal loss, even though they led for most of that game. LMU able to get a draw out of it, scoreless, even though they surrendered over 25 shots in that match just last week. Should be Quiz Spell to take it, who put a fabulous one towards the far post.
This is about the spot. Massimo took 2 goals from UCLA on set pieces about this far out.
Barrero over it as well. Big Quiz Spell, and it just, you see how close it was to the post. It actually hit the other ball that was sitting there. Just outside.
If we see the replay, I think the wall did its job.
Checking into game first time tonight, number 19, Ale Fuentes.
Was Quiz Spell.
And number 34, Nacho Macias.
Yeah, might want to talk to Monfred about jumping at that point. Either everybody's doing it or nobody's doing it. Hopefully that doesn't squeeze under his feet next time.
Is that an unfamiliar position for a striker? Is he
he's a big guy. Being on the end of the wall, maybe. Being in the wall, he's a big guy. It's where you'd expect him to be.
Quintero. I want to clarify, by the way, Quintero, no card on that one, just a foul. And honestly, Uchida was by him, so probably a smart foul to take right there.
Yeah, Uchida was trying to set up his left foot, and he was pretty quick to it, so.
Fuentesol, strike taken, and just scrapes by. Dorrego got a mid on it.
That either got deflected or it was a deflection and a save.
Another look at it.
Good idea, a little bent ball. Well, I couldn't tell from that whether it was deflected and saved or not, but regardless, in swinging corner.
UCU corner kick. A dangerous area and tapped in. LMU strikes first. It is Nathan Rodriguez, normally doing his work on the defensive end, puts one in the net and gives LMU the lead.
I think that was Monfred getting his head on the ball, knocking it down in the 6, and Rodriguez with quick feet to the ball, tapping it away.
Perfect corner. It was Monfred that got his head on it first. Went off of De Almeida. And then Rodriguez cleans up the loose change.
Just never know what's going to happen if you can get your head on the ball in the box. Skimmed off him into a CBU player, and Rodriguez stepping to it, quick as feet.
UCU goal by Nathan Rodriguez.
Assisted by number 3, Tyler Flesner.
And we've seen it, saw it a lot earlier in the match, but Dorrego is vulnerable to leaving some of those rebounds out there. And finally, LMU able to take advantage and take a 1-0 lead with just 5 to play in the first.
Well, yeah, again, always the most dangerous moments in games, the first 5 minutes of a half and the last 5 minutes of a half.
There's that corner again, replay presented by Cedars-Sinai.
Yeah, Dorrego just couldn't get to it. It fell in front of him, but it was 5 yards out instead of being 3 yards out, and he couldn't get to it. Rodriguez, quickest feet to the ball.
Alex Henderson for CBU got a little touch on it as well, but it was sitting right there for Rodriguez, and he taps it in to give LMU the lead. Really feels like Rodriguez has earned that goal as well with his work on the defensive end in this match. It's well deserved. Monfred goes down. I don't think it was a foul. It was like good defensive position. De Almeida checks on him anyway. And we've seen LMU be vulnerable at the end of periods. By the end of the first half, we're into matches as we saw against the Titans.
Noah Robertson going down the left side. He's a right-footed player. He wanted to cut in, but CBU gave him the line. He took it, got another corner.
Corner kick. LMU might have won a handball right there, but I think it did go off his leg.
Yeah.
Be another UCU corner kick. Good work by Noah Robertson. Senior from San Jose. In the middle again, gets all the way through. Fidelic able to keep it in. It was Engelbert. LMU will reset. Monfred high in the air, trying to finish it off. Great Fidelic.
Monfred
entered it in.
Two good opportunities there. Dorrego coming out and getting a hand on both, and then Noah Robertson on his left foot, just couldn't get it on the frame.
Couldn't quite settle it down enough. This is a great entry.
Another good in-swinger by Tyler Trusner. There's one, there's two. Dorrego actually knocking that away.
Just fighting for it right there.